Yeah, so it turned 6 now. They turn off the skyline here, so you can see the Pearl Tower on this pretty amazing background. You walk around and check, you see the Bund here. Never stops to impress me, even though the air is a bit so-so. You can still see it very clearly. Highly recommend that if you come to Shanghai. I really get a lot of flashbacks walking here on the Nanchang Street. Actually used to live just a few blocks down here. A lot of cozy restaurants and cafes and shops and bars, and especially these green trees here. This is the former French concession. Really cozy to walk around here all the way. I used to go to the gym here every morning and explore. I think if you come to Shanghai, walking here is actually really cool. So of course you have all the fancy skyline and everything, but then just exploring these cafes, restaurant, trees here, definitely another thing you need to do. Greetings from Shanghai. Always great to be back here exploring. Really great weather actually, and just walking around here. And of course you need to have some Shanghai snacks when you're here. So checking around all these different stores here, you see a lot of these onion-based bing, like cakes made from flour, but also of course a lot of the really tasty dumplings here. Even find some pretty innovative desserts here, like egg tarts. A lot of options here everywhere. Gonna go walk around a little bit here, but when in China, you always have to have the different foods. So I have some taxi driving through this pretty crazy city with all these backgrounds and skyscrapers. We arrived here in the background. Pudong is on the other side. This is the South Bund, or actually the West Bund. You can walk a really long way along here, but we had a lot of food earlier, so great to get some steps in, walk around. I got up 3 in the morning, so I'm gonna walk along here, enjoy all these really cool sightseeing spots next to the water here, and also the trees are actually turning yellow in the background, so really nice. Can explore a little bit before we have a big feast here later tonight. So after some walking along the water, we're gonna jump on a boat here and go exploring. I haven't done this in many years, but it's always an amazing view here. Let's go up and check. They definitely changed things around since I lived here. We are next on the other side, and you see these crazy tall buildings in the background. When I lived here, you couldn't really walk it, but now they can walk and bike along this whole path along the water here. Really cool. There's a lot of people running and biking here. Really nice way to get some steps in and also see these pretty incredible views. After some walking and chatting with my friends, the sun is setting and we have the golden hour pretty soon. Definitely nice when the lighting is going down, and actually if you're on the other side over here looking, you will have a lot of cool lightings on these tall buildings in the background, but not doing that this time. But still highly recommended to take a walk here along the Bund, either on that side or here if you come to Shanghai, that's for sure. So now the sun is actually setting and you gotta take some time to appreciate this pretty cool background, especially this world famous Pearl Tower here. That is nice. Can take the boat over here again, enjoy the views. Actually get the best views here at night when it's setting, but it's gonna get a bit cold. I have short sleeves here, but amazing to walk after a lot of sitting on planes earlier today. And of course we have this bottle opener here in the background, pretty crazy. But now let's go back. So now I've been walking quite a lot along the water here and the sunset, as you can see. But it's pretty cool when you see the skyline here, especially from the ferry, and when you jump over from one side to the other to really see a lot of lights. It's quite bad actually with the air right now, a bit polluted, and also near the water it's always a bit worse. So it's definitely no blue sky, but that's how it is. Still nice to enjoy this pretty cool skyline in the background. So now it's 6 and they actually turn off all these lights in the background, so you see this very famous skyline much better now, even though the air is so-so. It's pretty crazy with the Pearl Tower here. Then you turn around and then you see the Bund here. Definitely a quite unique view. Yeah, you can check this out if you come to Shanghai. You can get a lot of different angles when you walk around here. You can walk here on the Suzhou Street and you have the water, and you see straight all the way down here, and you have the red bridge in the background. You can actually walk along the whole way here in the back. really nice. They made like walking paths everywhere in Shanghai now, so I think it's a really walkable city actually. Highly recommended. That was not really the case when I lived here, but now you can also bike and everywhere. So I think it's time to dip some bikes, take the subway back, and then we'll probably eat something. So we're out walking in the French Consession here, and I actually used to live back here 10 or 12 years ago when I moved to Shanghai. Nice to just walk in the streets here, really beautiful with all these trees and buildings and cozy bars. Oh, we had a pretty crazy dinner here as always. We had the Shui Dong famous ribs, and of course we had the cauliflower, we had the bacon, a lot of vegetables. I think we shared like 10 different dishes, cucumber, and a lot of different meat types. Always amazing to share with everyone. When we're just walking a little bit here to just afterwards, the cozy streets in the background. Definitely something you gotta check out. So come here to Shanghai, especially in the evenings when you have all these really cozy lights and a lot of new bars popping up everywhere. So now it's the day after. We're not exploring. Big shopping center in the background. We're walking around and they sell a lot of stuff out here in the background. But we had a pretty amazing brunch here, of course, with some ribs and some yogurt, and also of course eggs and some vegetables. Great to share with my friends. But now we're gonna explore a little bit here before we go to the airport in like 7 hours, walking around, checking all these cool areas in Shanghai, and also biking around. Actually, you can see quite a lot. So gonna continue walking here downtown, explore a little bit and see it later. Now we're switching up the environment a little bit here, so I actually went to the Fuxing Park. It's nearby. We're just walking from the street behind it with the cozy stores. There's apparently a new big building here with a lot of party and stuff going on that did not exist when I lived 10 years ago. We have a lot of cool open spaces here, and it's a big park. A lot of people out here chilling as flowers and enjoying the sunset. I think this is the best time to walk around. It's like 4 in the afternoon or so. Still warm, quite active. A lot of people out there were really cozy. I sit down, maybe have coffee or something. We'll see. Just enjoy this nice time outside before I jump on the plane later. Interesting experience. Walked by this coffee shop, and it's kind of a DJ playing in the background. Some techno music, definitely some club music going on here. Interesting experience. Yeah, the sun is starting to set a bit. It's Saturday night. Yes, I'm sure it's going to be pretty crazy in the background soon here, but I have a flight to catch, so I'm going to end it here. Very nice to walk around and explore Shanghai, of course, as every time, but I'm back here in not that long again. So I'm going to leave you guys here. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you see more of this kind of stuff, give me a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.